Khadgini, Shulini, Ghora, Gadini, Chakrini, Tata, Shankini, Chapini, Bhana, Bhushundi, Parigayuda, Soumya, Soumyatara, Shesha, Soumyabhyastvati Sundari, Para Paranam Parama, Tvameva Parameshwari. You are armed with sword and spear, club and discus, waging war with conch, bow and arrows. Sling from iron mace, you inspire dread, yet you are pleasing. With all these dreadly weapons, you are so pleasing. More pleasing than all else that is pleasing. Wonderful. This explanation is wonderful. You are more pleasing than everything that is pleasing, and exceedingly beautiful, transcending both highest and lowest. You are indeed, Devi, supreme sovereign you are. Contrast of opposites, illustrating Devi's all-inclusiveness continues here, with imagery of the horrific and benign both. The dual portrayal of terrible and beneficent goddesses. It reflects the universal fact of our dualistic perception of the universe. Yes, this is what I am saying. Our perception is dualistic. We have only one perception. There is one more perception. The weapons mentioned here are the same one that appears in Jnana Shloka and Mahakali, symbolizing their destructive power. The Devi transcends both highest and lowest, that meaning everything. When you transcends both highest and lowest, that means everything. That means absolute. In calling her Parameshwari, Brahma introduced the theme of divine omnipotence by calling us single word Parameshwari. Brahma is telling us, introducing us to a theme of divine omnipotence. Eccha kinchit padidvasto sarvakhilatmike tasya sarvasya ya shaktihi satvam kim stuyate maya yaya tvaya jagat srashta jagat patyati yo jagat so api nidra vasham nitah tatvam stotumiheshvarah Vishnu sharira grahana mahama mahameshana yevacha. Whatever that exists, true or untrue, and whatever it may be, oh, soul of everything, you are the power of all that. Whatever that exists, you are the power of all that. And how can I praise you? When you are everything, in what words and in what language I should praise you? Him asking that. By you, even who he creates, protects and devours, here he is referring to Vishnu. In Vaishnava Sampradaya, Vishnu is considered everything. That's why Brahma is referring that here. By you, even he, Vishnu, who creates, protects and destroys the world, is subdued with sleep. How can I praise you? You have caused even Vishnu, Shiva and me to assume our forms. Who then truly praise you? The Devi's power cannot be equated with anything. No, there is no equal. It is unequal. She is said to subdue Vishnu, who creates, protects and destroys the world. This passage, as I said, it talks about Vaishnava philosophy where he is the only one. Immediately immediate say, once again reveals a trace of the Madhu and Ketava myths in Vaishnava origin. In Vaishnava origin, in Bhagavata Purana also I told you, Madhu Kaitaba story will come there. Where Vishnu is supreme and he kills Madhu Kaitaba. That story is always there. So, having told that, Brahma, in the next breath, he gives the idea of Vishnu, he vanishes, which alludes to Devi's power over him as the sleep-inducing Yoga Nidra. He has given that everything that, immediately in the next word, he tells that Devi has given him Yoga Nidra. Moreover, he is said to cause even Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva to assume their forms. So great is her glory. Aritaste yato tasvam kastotum shaktiman bhavet sattvamitvam prabhavyehi svairudarai devi sanstuta mohayaitau duradarsha vasurau madhukaitabhau prabodhancha jagat swami niyata macyato laghu bodhascha kriyata masya antumetau mahasurau. That's praising Brahma. O Devi, may you with all your exalted powers confound those unsustainable asuras, Madhu and Kaitava. Let Vishnu, the Lord of the world, be quickly awakened from his slumber and be roused to slay the two great asuras. Finally, the hymn pleads Madhu and Kaitava be killed. Brahma's request has two parts here. One is Devi confound the asuras and that she arouses the sleeping Vishnu to slay that demonic pair. The emphasis is very clear. Through her power and not Vishnu alone will Madhu and Kaitava be destroyed. This is a Shakta view on slaying of Madhu and Kaitava. Shakta view is that Vishnu alone has not killed, it is only the Devi's power. Through that power, and I am not sure whether Bhagavata Purana is older than Markandeya Purana or Mahatma is. That story also there. There Devi is not appearing at all there. It's only Vishnu kills Madhu Kaitava. Rishirvacha evam suta tada devi tamasi tatra vedhasa Vishnu prabodhanartaya nihantum Madhu Kaitavau netrasya nasika bahu hudayebhyasthato rasah nirgamya darshane tastau brahmano avyakta janmanah उत्तस्तौ च जगन्नाथस्तया मुक्तो जनार्दनः ये कार्णवे अहिशयस्ततः सतद्दृशे च तौ मधुकैटभौ दुरात्मानावतिवीर्यपराक्रमौ क्रोधरक्ते क्षणावत्तुं ब्रह्माणं जनितोद्यमौ समुत्थाय चतुस्थाभ्यां युयुधे भगवान् हरिः पञ्चवर्षसहस्राणि बाहुप्रहरणो विभुः तावत्प्रतिबलोन्मत्तौ महामाया विमोहितौ उक्तवन्तौ वरो अस्मत्तो प्रियतामिति केशवम् भगवानुवाच भवेता मे तुष्टौ मम मध्या उभावपि किमन्येन वरेणात्र एतावद्विवृतं मया ऋषिरुवाच Panchitabhyamiti tada sarvamohomayam jagat Vilokyataabhyam gadito bhagavan kamalekshanaha Avam jahina yatrorvi salilena paripluta Tushiruvacha Tatetyukta bhagavata shankha chakra gadhabhruta Krutva chakrena vaichinne jagane shirasi tayoho. Then she said, Christ in this manner created to rouse Vishnu into slaying Madhu and Kaitaba. Then and there, the dark goddess emerged. Mahakali emerged. From where? From his eyes, mouth, nostrils, arms, heart and chest. And appeared before Brahma. Who is born from the unmanifest. Here, the verse reads, this Mahakali emerged from all these mouth, nostrils, arms, heart and all. But appeared before Brahma, who is born from not from the manifest, from the unmanifest. And released by her, Vishnu arose from his serpent couch. He was in Shayana. He had got up from there on the ocean and beheld the evil-natured Madhu and Kaitava, who are extremely strong and courageous, seeing red with anger and determined to devour Brahma. And it goes on like this. They fight for so many years, and then he asks for the Madhu Kaitava asks Vishnu, come on, you give what ask whatever you want, we will give you boon. That was their ego status. So he asked, okay, I want to slay you. Then okay, having accepted, we have to accept you. Then they give a condition. You must kill us only when there is no water on the earth. Here, it gives us an insight into that. There was a day, there was no earth at all. It's a primordial state of evolution. There's only water. From there upwards, all this has come. That's why they said that. We were knowing that there's no earth available. You kill me only when there's no water. So he took it on his lap and killed him. Urvi, killed where the earth is not covered by water. This gives that state of earth where it has only water. So lifts his thighs, Uru, and slays them there. The lower powers of nature are the dirt. We call them mala. This mala, the Madhu and Kaitava demons, are supposed to have come out from the dirt of the ear of Vishnu. It's the lower power of nature. That is the dirt. This lower nature dirt is, according to Bhagavad Purana, is Kama, Krodha and Lobha. So, these are the gates to hell. These three are regarded as dirt because they cover the consciousness such a way that is appears to be not at all there. It's Kama, Krodha and Lobha covers that consciousness in such a way that we don't think that something lies there. Consciousness itself is not there. And in other words, Madhu means honey. Kaitava comes from the word Kita and stands for bee like nature. It's honey, bee only. Honey and bee stands for the fruits of this world and their pursuit. These demons stand for the quality in us. We have a quality of that honey bee, which makes us to various things. We go all over, collect honey and save it. and accumulate honey with much art and may not enjoy it at the end. Similarly, we accumulate everything: success, fame, house, cars, spouse, children, friends, family, and whatnot. So Madhukaitapa is representing that, the desire for getting everywhere and storing it. Finally, the store will not come to us. Vishnu, being woken up from sleep and fighting the demons, stands for Sattva Guna, inside one, being awakened and leading one towards sadhana. This is the beginning of self-inquiry. The deity of this story is Mahakali. One is sattvic force, it becomes talking to us, kama, krodha, lobha, and honey be like work, we should stop, not to store and all. It starts from this, self-inquiry starts there. The first step in the spiritual sadhana. Of course, it's a long walk towards enlightenment. It's a beginning, of course. At the same time, this part of the story of Madhukaitapa is the story of Mahakali, who is the embodiment of might and force of the Divine Mother, Divine Cosmic Energy. So it gives us idea that sadhana on the spiritual path also require might and force. Yes, there should be force and might also to pursue our destination, sadhana. With this we come to end of the first chapter.